What's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Brandon Rico, and I'm back here with another video. I hope everybody had a great holiday week, and I hope everybody's plates and cups were filled. I even hope some great times were had, and even some great deals were had. Real quick, I'm gonna just apologize in advance. If it looks or sounds like I am sick, it's because I am. So excuse my voice for the remainder of this video. I'm gonna try to get through it. But I just had to get on here and talk to y'all about this exciting new drop from gospelproducers.com. So last week I was able to be introduced exclusively to a brand new instrument called Peculiar Sounds. And this is a VST produced and developed by the legendary Doobie Powell. And I'm gonna tell you right now, fam, these are sounds that I have been looking for a very, very long time. As a keyboard player and a sound designer myself, I can really appreciate a sample library like this one because of the intense mechanics behind how everything is developed in this VST. This is a brainchild from Doobie Powell's very own style and mix and sound selection. You will literally have Doobie Powell sounds and keyscapes at your fingertips. So I just want to give you a quick demo and talk about how this thing works and why it's so important, why it's so special to me, because these sounds are just listen. So first of all, one of my favorite things about this VST is that they really leaned into the glide feature of this VST. So I'm gonna just go through some of the presets, and let's start off with the basses. You got your basic 808 basses. You got an 808 glide. You got a dance bass. You got DP's bass, which is of course Doobie Powell's bass. So this is like his signature sound. So you got tons of Doobie Powell's signature all over this VST. This is his direct sound design, his favorite samples, and his favorite ways of playing these samples, all baked into the DNA of this instrument. Alright, so those were some of the basses. Let's go to some of the bells. Again, these are some high quality sounds, and the sound design behind them is what makes it even better. And I'll get into that in a few seconds. Nice. And you even have two built-in drum banks in. Some very usable stuff. And then you have bank number 2. some real usable stuff. I've made quite a few beats with just these sounds already. All right, so now you have some of the signature sounds of Doobie Powell keys. It really is a virtual instrument, literally stuffed with Doobie Powell's sound design and his vibe. So every preset that you're gonna click, you're gonna feel Doobie's work in this all through and through. Let's go to the Dark Dirty Rhodes, which is one of my favorites. Let's go with the dark piano clean tape. And this DP dirty phase is just like, it's crazy. Listen. And so you have some tines in here somewhere. You got glides, the Rhodes glides. And this is what I was talking about when I said they really leaned in to the glide feature on this VST. So the Rhodes glide really emphasizes what these Doobie keys really do for you. So without that glide feature attached, what you would usually have to do is kind of glide into it using the pitch bender. You have to start from down here and then kind of work your way up, or just kind of figure out a way to... You have to figure out a way to kind of pitch bend that, but then you will still only have one hand free. With these Doobie keys, man, with this peculiar sounds, you already have that that glide feature built in, so every key glides into it. So you can have you could literally have every chord as full as you want them to be, as long as it fits your chord progression. You have it as full as you want it to be, both hands on board, and glide into those notes. And I didn't even get to the pads and the glide pads yet. So let's go into some of these luscious pads, man. Some of my favorites. Nice luscious brass style pads. You got some airy pads here. start, let's talk about these glide pads. This is really where it starts to showcase why this is one of my favorite VSTs to date. So when it comes to sound selection, especially when it comes to gospel and R&B and just that urban vibe, you know that's my vibe. So, but it's really hard to find those certain tones that actually fit the vibe of modern R&B today, and still be able to add that flair so that you don't really sound like everybody else, man. These Doobie keys, the name got it right, like right on the head. These are some real peculiar sounds. So let's go ahead and go into these glide pads. One of my favorite ones, which is probably something I should probably star, is the almost singing pad. Like I said, they really dived into this glide feature. So you do have some filters over here. We can control the high pass and the low pass filters. And you have the glide feature where you can turn down, if you don't want the glide feature all the way on, you can turn that down, and you can turn down the timing of that glide. See if you want it all the way down. But I like to have it. I like to have it on when I glide into those next notes. So if you're R&B producers, this is actually the VST to have this year. This is probably the best VST you're gonna buy this year, especially for R&B producers who are looking to create that, like, I don't know, that T-Pain circus style, or you know, just that old school stabs. Very Doobie-like. Very, very Doobie-like. So if you code at the keys and you, like, I'm just playing around right now, but if you code at the keys, you could really turn this into something special. Speaking of circus, they have a circus preset in here that is, like, just crazy. Listen to this. So like I said, if you really, really, really dope on the keys, you could turn this into something amazing. And so I've been looking for sounds like these ever since I heard back in the day, like the T-Pain's Ringleader Man. When I first got into like making R&B music, like when I was getting into it, I heard T-Pain's Ringleader Man album, and these were the sounds that I have been looking for. I've been trying to resculpt them and recreate them, and I just haven't found any VST libraries that could do that for me until now. Hey, but look, don't just take my word for it. Even though you just heard it for yourself, These are some really dope, peculiar sounds, man. You might want to just go ahead and go over to gospelproducers.com and check out those demos as well from the actual creators, and even check out what the community is already saying about it. You already got tons of testimonials from real producers, real musicians already using this stuff, and yeah, they're saying the same thing I'm saying. This stuff is fire. This stuff is extremely premium quality sounds. Oh, and you might want to act fast because as of this Friday, December 2nd, this is going to go off sale. They're actually introducing this VST at an entry price of $99.99. At just under $100, this is the entire steal for what you get out of this VST. Seriously, that's no cap. So one reviewer, Sean Key, said, "This joint is crazy. The sounds are truly inspirational from the start. I'm getting so many dope ideas just by playing these sounds." Like, that's exactly what I felt when I first started playing. Another verified purchase, a user, Eric Johnson, said, "Amazing. Opened it up and immediately made a Doobie inspired track. Can't wait to Sunday. This is gonna be a vibe." Yo, if you're using this in live performances, this is gonna be a no-brainer. Loading this up in Main Stage or in Logic or even in your regular flagship DAWs for music production, you can't go wrong with this VST. It sounds like no other. It's truly peculiar sounds. Hey, this has been a Sounds and Vibes demo for the Peculiar Sounds by Doobie Powell and a collaboration with Gospel Producers. I'm Brandon Rico. Thanks for rocking with me. Thanks for listening. Thanks for rocking with the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.